Hello to everyone out there watching, and welcome back.
In a world where no one knows the truth, we are here to give you the answers you deserve. We will hunt for the truth and expose the lies. What if?
Hello to everyone out there and watching, and welcome back to
What If?
The show where we talk about conspiracy theories all day long.
Today we're going to be talking about a lot of different things, so strap on and keep your body parts inside the vehicle and get ready for the time of your lives. Woohoo!
Today we'll be talking about our favorite cult and even our master cult, a few sightings of my friends. Oh wait, no, the aliens. We'll also be talking about celebrity conspiracy theories, like how John Benet is really Katy Perry, along with the theory about Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 and MH17.
Okay, we are going to die, but stay tuned to learn the ins and outs of our cult and how you may be able to join. Okay. Okay, so we haven't talked about cults that much on this show, but we have some big news.
We joined a cult. There is no questioning, mind control, and complete dictatorship. What's not to love?
We can't get into it, but maybe it's in the upcoming episodes. But here's a hint on how to join our cult. You have to get to the hollow center of the earth. And if you need help, just listen to the voices. They'll help you the most.
Yeah, the voices are the only thing that really know what to do. But personally, my favorite cult, other than my own, is the Russian Doomsday Cult.
In November 2007, a story about this cult was reported on constantly, and today we are bringing it back. Officials in a frozen wooded area near Volga River in Russia were desperately trying to lure dozens of people from an underground lair.
They said that they had created these layers to represent and prepare for the apocalypse, which they believed would come in spring 2008. The voices are telling me something. The apocalypse is happening on April 28th?
No. Okay. Alrighty then, Mason. The cult stated that they would blow themselves up if necessary, but the leader has not joined his followers. The only reason they left the caves because of the smell of the rotting corpses.
One of the more unique cults, is the Japanese foot reading cult. Their leader claimed to be the reincarnation of both Jesus and Buddha, and he believed he could diagnose the followers' problems by simply examining their feet.
The leader also believed the followers would die if they weren't examined appropriately, but followers started to fight back because of the $900 fee for each inspection. So is this just a way to get money?
Try inspecting, and then we'll see what happens.
No, thank
No?
you, Mason.
No?
I think we better go to break, and we'll see you after this to discuss the next segment.
What's that?
UFO and alien sightings are very common in the world. Many sightings have been reported to the government and news studios, while some people enjoy finding aliens and believing them. Others are scared of them and are terrified when they see something that could resemble a UFO. I know they scare me.
Roswell, New Mexico, is one of the most famous towns because of the UFO sightings in 1947. The Roswell Army Air Force spotted a UFO debris on a ranch in Roswell region. Conspiracy theorists in Roswell are very passionate about the death sorry of the UFO sightings, and now the town is popular for their history.
There are so many alien stories in Roswell, and there's even an alien museum. Hey Mason, do you want to go to the alien museum over spring break together?
I'm not sure. The voices are saying no.
Well, then in late 2008, in 1980, the UK's most well-known UFO sightings was reported on Royal Air Force military base near England's east coast. On December 26th of that year, the first sighting occurred when 2 United States Air Force members reported seeing lights falling to Earth around 3 a.m.
According to an officer Air Force memo that later documented the incident, the servicemen entered the forest to investigate and saw a metallic object giving off lights and moving around.
If I ever saw that, I would have booked it and sprinted out of there. Hey Mason, do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
What do aliens prefer to drink? Gravity!
I have a better one. Why don't aliens get hungry after being blasted into space?
Why is that?
Because they've just had a big launch.
Oh my goodness. That's all the time we have for this segment, but we will see you after this break. JonBenét Ramsey, who was a young beauty queen at 6 years old in 1996, was murdered in her home. This has been an unsolved murder that is still haunting America 22 years later.
As the investigation started to cool down, one bizarre conspiracy theory has stuck with us. It's the popular singer Katy Perry actually murdered the beauty queen.
The theory states that Ramsey's death was fake and she actually grew up to be the pop star Katy Perry.
The rumor began in 2014 with YouTube video dealing the similarities between Ramsey and Perry, but was discredited because Katy Perry would be too old since Ramsey was born in 1990 and Perry was born in 1984.
But that was intentional to try to hide the fact that Perry was actually that little girl.
Some say that the Sorry Ramsey was actually kidnapped by the Illuminati instead of being murdered, and she said that they grew up to be Katy Perry.
The YouTube video we talked about before says that Perry's resemblance to the pageant star supports the theory that Ramsey was actually kidnapped instead of murdered.
But some say the theory starts to spiral out of control when it uses Perry's eyebrows as the link to her true identity. But I totally believe in that because that's how we find our twin from the alternative universe. I mean, that's how I found mine.
All right, Mason. We should talk about that after the show. I think you might have some problems, but it would benefit you to talk about them.
I think it would. You know what, Bailey? We should just both go to a counselor.
No.
Okay, that's all the time we have for this segment, but stay tuned for the theory about Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 and MH17. Welcome back. We're going to be talking about two Malaysian airline flights that are the most mysterious airplane related conspiracy theories ever. Just get chills thinking about them.
In March 2014, Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 disappeared along with its 239 passengers. The plane was never found, but most people think that it is somewhere at the bottom of the ocean.
Recently, the former ruler of Malaysia, Mahathir Mohamad, made a statement saying that the plane could have been controlled remotely in order to save the plane from hijackers.
In 2006, Boeing had possibly been given a license to take over control of hijacked planes during a flight. This means that they could have safely landed the plane in a secret location and never told anyone.
One theory states the plane was landed in a secret Ukraine facility and refused under the name Flight MH17. This flight was shot down in July 2014.
The shooting was supposedly for a political stunt performed by either Ukrainian separatists or the Russian military. Some conspiracy theorists even think that Vladimir Putin knew everything about these flights and was the mastermind behind it all.
I personally think that at least one of the planes is still out there and that we should be searching for them.
No, they're definitely both long gone. There's no way they could still be working.
That's going to be it for this segment. We're going to go on to the next segment, which is our outro.
That's all the time we have for today, and thank you for watching this week's show of What If.
Tune in next week so you can see these wonderful faces again, and help us with our website Kickstarter that has been started April 15th, and my partner will tell you about that Kickstarter.
That's right. Whatif.com is a great website where you can go submit your own conspiracy theories. This has been a production of HPHS.TV.
See you next time.